I'm going to mute us all, and then I'm going to unmute Gabby, and then she's going to count us in. So if you've got your music on your thing, open up your Spotify now. Make sure you've got the right playlist up. Oh, that's what I was trying to do as well.
Make sure it's not on shuffle as well.
That's a very good point. Make sure it's definitely not on shuffle, because that makes for a very odd listening. Okay, click that one. I'm just going to open mine in the app as well.
Okay, it's not ready.
Come on.
Is it that?
No.
How are you going to get it at the same time?
Beautiful.
But I might not start it to the same time.
So she'll, oh God. Gabby will count down 3, 2, 1, go, and
then I'll go.
Will come on, so it'll all be good. I'm just waiting. Sorry, I'm just waiting for mine to come up, Gab.
That's all right.
I'm on an old phone with my music, and it's really slow.
Okay.
It's killing me. Killing my life and everybody else's. Sorry, everybody. It's just asked me if I want to do an update, which I don't, but it won't let me play it without it. So it's about 5 seconds away from updating. Or so it seems. Does anybody else need to do an update? No, is it just me? Okay, great.
Just you, Kate.
Yeah. Thanks, Kate. You're amazing. Okay.
Does it have to come up a bit so that they can send it to me?
Good. All right. So with your playlist too, make sure it's all downloaded so that you've got all the little green ticks down beside it, because if it's trying to load while you're playing it, you'll get like a staticky sound. So I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to mute us all, and then I'm going to ask you to unmute Gab.
Cool. Everyone can hear me? Yeah, all good? All righty. Well, welcome to Wednesday night, hump day. I'm so excited, as you can tell. Right, let's get going. I'll count down to the music. So everyone got your phones or whatever? All right, so we'll press play in 3, 2, 1, go. No, wait. Mine just went on shuffle. Hang on. Everyone restart that. And I'll count down again. Good start. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let's go. I'll chuck my heat bag out of the way. All right, so you're going to start on your mat, down on your shins, and just reaching your arms forward. So in your child's pose. And just taking some deep breaths in and out there. Just in and out into the sides of your waist, and exhale all that air out. You might want to give your bottom a little bit of a wriggle around. Release a bit through your back. Maybe creep your fingertips a little bit further forward. Feel that extra stretch. And we'll take another 2 big breaths in and out here. 1 more breath. And you'll just push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Finding your 4-point kneel there, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're just going to start by tilting your tailbone up to the ceiling, arching your back and looking forward. And you're slowly going to unravel that, tilt the tailbone down, round your spine up to the ceiling and look down. So take it really slow and curl between those 2 positions, arching the back and looking forward. And pushing the spine up to the ceiling. making each little bone of the spine move at a time. And you're going to start to do some circles, so still moving through that arch and curl and just circling your body around. And we'll start circling the body the other way around, going through that arch and curl. And finding that spot in the middle where your spine is nice and neutral. It's not too arched and not too curled up. It's nice and stable. Make sure you've got some room behind you. We're going to start by kicking the right leg back and bringing it down underneath us. Reach the right leg back and bring it underneath. Just move that leg up to hip height and back down. So no higher than hip height. Taking it nice and slow. Pull that tummy up to your spine. We'll do another 3, 2, and hold that leg up there. You're going to tap the toe down, lift it up. Tap it down, lift it up. Staying on that same leg, just tapping and lifting. We'll go with the music. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keeping that tummy pulling in. Feeling out through the back of your leg and your bum. We'll do another 4, 3, 2, and holding it up there. You're going to bend the knee, point the toe to the ceiling and extend it out straight. Bend it to the ceiling, extend it straight. So keep bending and extending that knee. Let's change up the timing. So we're going to bring it in for 3, 2, 1, extend 1. 3, 2, 1, extend 1. Bend 3, 2, 1, extend 1. 3, 2, 1, extend. We're going to go into a combo now. So you're going to start by tapping the toe down, lifting it up. Bend the knee, extend. Tap the toe, lift the leg, bend, extend. We'll go with the music. So down, up, bend, extend. Down, up, bend, extend. Keep going. Making sure those hips aren't tilting from side to side. We'll go for another 2. Last one. Hold that bend up there. You're going to pulse it up to the ceiling. Lift the toe to the ceiling. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down underneath you. We're going to go again on the other leg. So give your wrist a little roll if you need to. Set yourself back up. Extend the left leg out and bring it down underneath you. Extend it out to hip height and back underneath you. Keep going like that. Making sure those hips aren't tilting side to side. Tummy's pulling up. Making sure you're not arching through that back and it's staying. Let's do another 2. Hold the last one up there. You're going to tap that toe down to the floor, lift the leg up. Tap it down, lift it up. Keep going. Good job, guys. So we'll go a bit faster with the music. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Feeling that in the back of the leg and the bum. We'll go for 3, 2, holding it up there. You're going to bend the knee, extend. Bend the knee, extend. Bend, extend. And we'll start going with our counting. So we're going to go in, 2, 3, extend. In, 2, 3, extend. In, 2, 3, extend. In, 2, 3, extend. Really feeling that in the hamstring. We'll go for 2. Last one. And into our combo. So we tap down, up, bend, extend. Tap, up, bend, extend. Keep going like that. Down, up, bend, extend. Tummies are still pulling up. Our shoulders are nice and stable. Go for 2. Last one. And you're going to hold that bent knee, pulse the foot to the ceiling. Little up and downs. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest that leg down. Sit back on your bottom. Give your head, wrists a bit of a roll. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. We're going to come back up into that 4-point kneeling position. So do what you need to do. When you're ready, coming back up. Doing well, guys. Hands are under shoulders. You're going to bend your elbows down into the sides of your waist and extend up. Bend them in, extend up. So going as low as you can in that little push-up position. Keeping your back nice and flat. And looking down between your hands as you come up and down. We'll hold the next one down there. You're going to do little pulses down. Little lifts up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it up. We're going again. So full range, down and up. Those arms are staying narrow. So we're working into our triceps, the backs of our arms. Keep those elbows pulling into the sides of your body. Another 2, holding the next one down there, little pulses up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it up. This time you're going to extend your right leg out at hip height. We're going to go into those push-ups again. So bending the elbows down and up, down and up, pulling the tummy into the spine, keeping that leg extended. 4, 4, 3, 2, hold the last one down and pulse it. Down, down, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, lower that leg, left leg. Last one's here. Left leg extends to hip height, and we bend down and up, down, up. Last ones, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, and hold it down. You're going to pulse it down. Down, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, lower that leg. Good job, guys. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. You're going to thread it underneath your left arm. Reach it back up to the ceiling. Reach it back underneath you. Last one, reaching up to the ceiling. Thread it back underneath you. Lower your body all the way down. And take 3 breaths in and out. Last breath. Come back up to your 4-point kneeling. Left arm's going to reach up and thread underneath. Lifting it back up and twisting. Thread it underneath. Last time, lift it back up to the ceiling, thread it underneath and hold it down there. 3 deep breaths. Last breath. Pushing yourself back up and just walking yourself down so you're lying on your stomach. You're going to have your arms in a cactus position. So fingertips are facing forward. Elbows are out to the side, just above your shoulders. Resting your head down lightly on the ground. You're just going to push through your arms, lift your head and chest off the floor, and then lower your head and chest down to the floor. So lift the head and chest off, eye gaze is down towards the floor, and lower it down. Keep lifting and lowering, just nice and slow. Thinking of your tummy pulling up and gently squeezing your bum so we don't get too much tension in the lower back. Making sure the shoulders are staying away from the ears. Just a nice extension through the middle of your back. The next time you're up there, push a bit more into your hands and you're going to see how far you can push up nice and gently and lower it all the way down. Again, push up into that low sphinx. Keep pushing up into a high sphinx. So as high as you can go, lower it down. Just keep it in your range. If it's only low, that's fine. Rolling through that. We'll do another 2 like that. Keep thinking about your tummy pulling up. Last one. And lowering it down. You're going to bend your knees and reach your arms back to grab onto your feet. If you can't reach both feet, you can do this with one on one side at a time. So you're just going to start. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to push your feet into your hands, lift your legs off the floor as well as your chest, and then lower it back down. Taking a breath in to prepare, breathing out to lift everything up the floor, and then lower. Keep going like that, making sure you're pulling your tummy in, keeping those shoulders down, pushing into those, pushing your feet into your hands. Everything's lifting as high as you can and everything's lowering. Making sure you breathe through this. Just doing it on with one leg if that's too much for you. We'll take another 3. 2. Last one, holding it up there if you can. You're going to try and rock forwards and backwards. Little gentle rocks, forwards and backwards, coming onto your chest and back onto your legs. We'll just rock for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go. Lower your legs down. Give your bottom a little wriggle side to side. And you're going to roll yourself over onto your left hand side. So on our left, our knees are bent. Knees are bent, feet are in line with your tailbone. You can prop your head up in your hands if that's comfortable for you. Just starting by pulling the tummy in, lifting the spine so it's nice and long. We might have a small gap under our side waist. And you're going to lift and lower that top knee, sorry. So it's just the top knee lifting and lowering. Thinking about your bum muscles wrapping around to lift that knee up and down. I'm puffed out. I haven't spoken this much all day. Better late than never, I suppose. Lifting and lowering. Pulling that tummy in. We'll go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. This time you're going to lift the whole leg, top leg off the bottom leg and lower it down. So top leg lifts off and lowers down. So keep going, keep it nice and slow. Thinking of the side of that leg reaching up towards the ceiling. Remembering to breathe. I've been forgetting. We'll go for another 2. And holding the last one up there. You're going to do little circles with your knee going forwards. Keep that bum engaged. Keep that tummy pulling in. We'll go for another 2 and go around the other direction. Keeping it nice and controlled. Hips aren't rocking. Another 2. Last one. And lower it down. You're going to extend that right leg out long now and turn it out from your hip so your knee is facing up. You're going to draw your knee up to the ceiling. The bottom toe rests on, the top toe rests on your bottom leg. You extend that up to the ceiling so your leg is nice and long and lower it straight down to the ground. Again, we bend that knee up, raise it to the ceiling, and lower it down. So keep going like that. Bend it in, extend it, and lower it down. Really thinking of that bum still engaging. And each time it extends to the ceiling, thinking of it coming a little bit closer to your head each time. Last one. And we're going to go in the other direction. So you're going to start by lifting it straight up to the ceiling, bend at the knee, and extend it out long. Lifting it up, bending it in, and reaching it long. Good job, guys. I do have to say, I got some inspiration. I was watching Center Stage on the weekend. Did anyone has ever watched the ballet movie Center Stage? A lot of lovely daggy dancing in that. We'll do 2 more like this. Last one. And resting that leg on top of your bottom leg. You're going to push yourself up onto your left elbow, making that elbow come right underneath your shoulder. Push your knees back slightly. If you need to support yourself, you can use your top hand on the floor, or you can bring it to your hip. You're just going to start by lifting your hips up and lowering them to the floor. So lifting up and lowering down. So a little side plank here. We're engaging those left oblique muscles in our waist. We're going to go for another 2 like this. Hold the next one up there. You're going to lower your hips halfway down, lift them up. Lower them halfway, lift them up. A little lower and lift. Keep those tummies pulling in and shoulders drawing away from the ears. And holding the next one high, you're going to pulse the hips up to the ceiling. Little pulses up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips down. Good job, guys. You're going to come onto your hands and knees. So flip yourself over. Tuck your toes. Push your hips up to the ceiling into a downward dog. You're going to step your right leg in between your hands. From here, keep your left hand planted on the ground, bringing your right arm forward and circling it back behind you and circling it up and forward. Just a few like that, circling it back, circling it forward, getting that rotation through the spine. Last one. Bringing that arm down. You're going to push yourself up to standing with those legs bent. Put your hands on your hips. I think that's best for balance. You're just going to lower that left knee to the ground and stretch it up. Stretch it up. Going into that 90-90 lunge. So both legs are in a 90-degree angle. Just lowering and lifting. I'm shaking already, to be honest. We'll go for another 3 like that. 2, hold the last one down. You're going to do little pulses up and down. Tiny little ones. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Hold it down there. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. You're going to reach your body forward. The back leg comes long. Come back up straight. The back leg bends. Reach forward and come back to center. Another 3, 2, last one, hold it forward. Bring your hands to your hips. You're going to step the left leg in and out. Into your right leg and back. Keep that right leg bent. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both legs together, stand up. Give your legs a little shake out. You're going to turn around to face the other direction. Keep your feet hip distance apart. You're going to drop your chin to your chest, soften your knees and roll yourself down till your hands touch the mat. From here, you're going to walk your hands out to your downward dog, pushing your hips up to the ceiling. Give your legs a little bit of a pedal. Lifting one heel off at a time. Taking a breath. Holding those legs still. You're going to drop your knees to the floor and come to lie on your right side. We're going to do that all again. So on your right side, legs are bent. Knees are stacked on top of each other. Feet are in line with your tailbone. Propping your head up if you need to, just lifting and lowering that top knee. Just up and down. I hope everyone's puffing like I am. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. I'll sleep tonight, that's all right. Up and down, thinking of that left bum cheek, the muscles wrapping around to lift that knee. Just do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time, you're going to lift that whole top leg up off the bottom leg and lower it down. Lifting that whole leg up, lowering it down, nice and slow. The side of that leg is lifting to face the ceiling. Tummies are pulling in. Our spine is still nice and long as we lift and lower. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, holding the next one up there. Little circles forward with the knee. Making sure those hips aren't rocking around, keeping everything nice and still, just moving that leg. And starting to circle the other direction. Keeping that leg nice and high for another 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Extend that top leg long. You're going to draw that knee, draw the toe in, knee comes up to the ceiling, extend that foot up to the ceiling and lower it down long. Bend at the knee, extend to the ceiling, lower it down. Keep going. Make it nice and smooth, almost like riding a bike. Still feeling that left bum cheek working. Trying to get that leg a little bit closer to your head each time. Another 2 like that. Last one. And we're going to start to go in the opposite direction. So leg extends long up to the ceiling, bend at the knee, extend it out. Lift to the ceiling, bend the knee, extend it out. Keep going, tummy's pulling in, trying to stop from rocking forwards and backwards. I have to be honest, I am rocking around a little bit at the moment. Another 2. Last one. And lowering that leg down, bending the knees on top of each other again, coming up onto that right forearm, elbow under shoulder, knees push back slightly. Just starting by lifting those hips up and lowering down. If you like to keep that top hand on the floor for some extra balance, go ahead, or take it up to your hip. Extend your legs out into a full side plank if you really, really want to. I won't blame you if you don't. Lifting and lowering, nice straight line. The next time your hips are up, you're going to hold them up there. You're just going to lower them halfway and lift back up. Lower halfway, lift back up. Keep going like that. Hopefully the music will start. For another 2. And holding it up there, little pulses up to the ceiling with your hips. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down. Flipping over onto your hands and knees. Tucking your toes, pushing your bottom up to the ceiling into that downward dog. And stepping your left foot in between your hands, making sure it is the other foot from the other side. Circling that left arm forwards and over to the back and over to the front. Taking a moment to breathe and get some rotation through the spine. Take one like that. And calming down. Bringing yourself up to standing. Both legs are still apart, bringing the hands to the knees. You're just going to lower that back, right knee down to the floor and lift up into that lunge. Lifting up and down. Sorry, everyone just froze for a second there. I thought something had gone wrong, but everyone's still going, so that's great. Bending and straightening. Trying to get those both legs into 90-degree angles as you lower. For another 3, 2, hold the last one down. You're going to do pulses up and down, little movements. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it there, reaching the hands to the sky, tilting the body forwards, back leg extends, bringing the body back, back leg bends. Body comes forward, leg extends, and it comes back, the leg bends, keeping your tummy pulling in. You move through that. The left leg might be burning a bit. We'll go for another 2. Last one, holding it forward. Bring the hands to the hips. You're going to step the right leg in and out. Forwards and back. Keeping that left leg bent. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up to standing. Give those legs a little shake. Well done, guys. Keeping those feet hip distance apart. Soften through your knees. Drop your chin to your chest and roll your body down. Just hang at the bottom here for a second, little sway side to side. Taking a breath. Hold still in the center. Bend your knees, place your hands down, and keep bending till your bottom finds the floor and you're sitting down. Awesome work, guys. I think I need to work on my fitness a little bit more. Feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent, arms reaching forward. We're going to start by tilting the body. Our body's going to curl backwards into a C shape. So you're only coming halfway back. You're going to roll back up to sitting. Rolling it back. Coming up to sitting. Keep trying to keep that nice C shape through the spine. The tummies are turning on. Belly button's pulling to spine. Energy is shooting out through our fingertips as they reach forward. Maybe on the next one, you want to see if you can sink a little bit lower and lift yourself back up. Rolling back a little bit further and sitting back up. Another 2 like that. On the next one, holding it back in that C curve. You're going to bend your left arm back, so you twist towards the left and extend it back forward. Right arm bends back, twist to the right and extend it forward. Keep going like that, twisting to one side at a time. Your back is still in that nice C shape, pulling that belly button to spine. You might want to try sink a little bit lower into that, twist a little bit more. The next time you're twisted to your left, hold it there. You're going to lift your left knee up, lower it down as the hands move forward. You're going to twist to the right, right knee lifts, and come back forward. So keep twisting and lifting that knee up that you're twisting towards. Belly button's pulling to spine. Keeping that C curve. Good job, guys. We're going to go for one more to each side. Last one. And roll yourself all the way up to sit. Sitting nice and tall. Good job grabbing onto the back of your legs. We're going to, I forget what we're doing actually. Lifting the right leg up into tabletop. You can hold onto the back of your legs. Lifting that left leg up to join it, pulling that tummy in. You're going to start here, you're going to tilt that tailbone and roll your spine all the way down to the ground, keeping those legs up in tabletop. If you need to bring your feet down at any point, you can. At the bottom, lifting the head, lifting the chest and rolling back up to sit, trying to keep those feet still in tabletop. Again, rolling that spine gently down, keeping those legs up, rolling back up to sit. If you need to bring your feet down and do it like that, that's fine. Otherwise, you might want to try reaching your arms forward and not holding onto your legs. Really making sure that tummy pulls in and you move through each piece of the spine. The next time you're up, you might want to extend both legs out long, bend them in and roll back down. Lifting up, extend both those legs long, bend them in and roll down. Let's go for another 2, guys. Last one. I lied, there's a half one. I want you to end sitting. So roll yourself back up to sit. You can lower your feet down. Good job. You're going to extend your legs forward. So your knees are pointing up to the ceiling, toes are pointed. You can bring your hands to rest lightly behind you, keeping your back up nice and straight. If you need to at any point, you can bend your legs a little bit to keep that spine straight. You're just going to start by lifting and lowering that right leg off the mat. It's going to be intense in the front of your legs, trying to keep that spine up straight. Last one there, and you're going to go onto your left leg. So lifting and lowering that left leg, pulling your tummy into your spine, sitting up straight. Last one, lower it down. We're going to go again on the right leg, guys. You're going to lift that right leg up, hold it there. You're going to turn it out so the foot's turned out, turn it back in and lower it down. Lift it up, turn it out, turn it in, lower it down. Good job. We're going to go for another 3, 2, last one, and onto the left leg now. Lift that left leg up, turn it out, turn it in, lower it down. Lifting it up, turning it out, turning it in, lowering it down. Good job, guys. Just another 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Bend your legs in. Give yourself a little bit of a hug, just taking a breath in there. A sip of water if you need. I'm going to come to face you now. You're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together. Your knees are facing out to the side, so you're in that little froggy position here. You're going to reach your arms out towards the sides. Bring your left arm up. You're going to tip over towards your right. Come up to sitting. Over the other way. And up to sitting. The next time you're going to come over. You're going to twist to the corner. Come back to the side and sit up. Other side, twist to the corner, to the side, sit up. So we'll just keep going like that for the moment. Twisting and coming back to the side. I want you to think about your tummy still pulling in, keeping your back, your spine as straight as you can. So we're not coming into a really curved position. We're lengthening long. We'll go for one more each way like this. And back to center. I want you to extend those legs forward, and then you're going to open them up as wide as you can into your straddle. Doesn't matter where those legs are. Again, we're going to reach out, keeping your spine as long as you can throughout this, and that tummy turned on. Reaching over to the right. Reaching to the corner. Coming back to the side and up to the middle, to the other side, to the corner, to the side, up through center again. One more this way. This time you're reaching over to the right, stretching to the corner. You're taking both arms off the floor and you're going to bring yourself to the front, around to the other side to sit up through the middle. So we're flowing all the way around. So around to the other side, we stretch. We come to the corner, both arms are off. We float all the way around to the other side till we're sitting up again. Tummy's engaged, over to the right, to the corner. Float around and sit. To the left, to the corner, hands off, float around, and we come to sit. One more each way. Keeping that spine nice and long, feeling your tummy's working, and feeling that stretch in your legs. Last one. Sitting up straight. Arms are going to keep reaching out. We're going to start to tilt the body forwards, keeping the spine nice and long as far as you can, using the tummy to pull yourself up to sitting. Keep those feet flexed, toes pointing to the ceiling. Body tilts forwards and up. If you need to bring your hands down at any point, you can rest them gently down. And really feel that stretch as you come forward. Feel that tummy engage as you come back. Keeping that spine nice and long. We'll get all of you into your second splits in no time, I'm sure. We're going to go for another 2, guys. Last one. Drop those arms, shake those legs in. Awesome job. Bend your right leg up, cross it over your left. Bring your left arm around. You're just going to go into a little rotation there. Taking 2 breaths in and out. Unraveling yourself, bringing both legs forward. You're going to bend that left leg, take it over the right. Bring that right arm around and come into that rotation. 2 breaths in and out. And unravel yourself out of that. We'll just take you, we'll just do a roll down to come down to lie on your back. I'll get you to bring your right leg up to the ceiling. That left leg can stay bent. Just grabbing on wherever you can and pulling that leg in. Should feel a nice stretch in the back of your right leg there. Doesn't matter where you're holding on. Just start to flex and point that right foot. You might notice a bit more of a stretch as the foot is flexed. And holding the flex. See if you can pull that leg in a little bit closer. Maybe extending that left leg out long on the mat. Pulling in a little closer, breathing in and out. And lowering that leg down. Bring both legs, feet flat on the mat, extending the left leg up to the ceiling, grabbing on wherever you can. Pulling it in towards you, starting to flex and point that foot. Feeling a bit of a stretch behind the calf muscle as your foot flexes. Holding the flex, pulling in a little bit closer. Little bit closer, extending that right leg long if you can. Breathing in and out. And letting that leg go. Bring both legs bent in. You're just going to cross your right foot over your left knee and grab on behind your left leg. So you're in a little bit of a glute stretch here. So your right knee is pointing out to the side of the room. Feeling that behind your right, in your right bottom. Remembering to breathe. Last breath in and out. Unraveling yourself, bringing the left foot over the right knee and pulling the right leg in. Taking some breaths in and out. Feeling it in that left bum cheek. Last breath in and out. And unraveling yourself, feet can rest on the floor. Just bringing both your hands either onto your tummy or one onto your chest, one onto your tummy. And just taking some deep breaths in and out, feeling that tummy expanding. and letting all the air go. Really feeling like you're sinking into the mat. You might want to take some gentle tilts of your pelvis, of your tailbone. Just release through your back. Or you can hold it still there. Thinking about all the points of your body that are pushing into the mat. Starting down from your toes. Moving all the way up to your head. And just taking this moment to yourself, regardless of what's happening in your life or what has happened today, what's going on with COVID, who really knows? Just bringing yourself back to you, listening to your body, releasing any negative energy you might have had today. Thinking happy thoughts. And of all the nice dreams you'll have tonight after you've moved your body for this last 50 minutes. Taking a last breath in and out. And come up to sit however you can in your own time.